Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tech Equip, where we give you tips and tutorials and strategies on video equipment that we use for Ginger's YouTube channel. You notice I'm joined by her today, and we're actually using StreamYard right now because if you'll search through our videos about several months ago, we did a latency test on using Facebook Live with OBS Studio. That video has now been watched by over 12,000 people. So obviously people want to know about using Facebook Live and latency tests. And StreamYard, with it being so new, we are going to do the very same thing today. However, the beauty of StreamYard is you can be live on multiple platforms simultaneously. So that's what we're doing right now. We are live on Facebook, but we are also live on YouTube right now. And so just like we did with the other test, I am going to on StreamYard with it being so. We're going to try this out. And so I've got our we're going to do this in real time, okay? Yeah. You'll notice we have an actual timer this time. If you'll watch the other video, it's kind of laughable apparently at how bad I am at counting seconds. I was so far off. So we're going to do it much more scientifically this time, okay?
Like actual metrics. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to wave. Now, our phone is currently not connected to the same Wi-Fi network as our StreamYard stream.
Just running off the data plan.
So, yes. Yeah. And so it should be the exact same as when we did it with OBS Studio. So we're going to see which one's faster, OBS Studio or StreamYard. And you know, it's interesting. Right now, we're streaming live to Facebook and YouTube. I wonder if we just stream to you or just stream to one platform, if it would be faster than what it is now. We might do that test in the future. So, without further ado, let's test this thing out. So, oh, hang on. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, on your mark, get set, go. All right. So we're watching. Hang on. Now, 19. Oh my goodness.
19 seconds.
19. That is way slower than OBS Studio.
Yeah.
OBS Studio, it was 12 seconds. Mm-hmm. It was 12 seconds to stream with Facebook Live using OBS Studio. So StreamYard. Now, once again, I'm streaming to two platforms simultaneously, YouTube and Facebook. So I wonder if that has any impact on what it is we're seeing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Ginger is going to sit at the other computer for a moment. I'm going to add her to this stream because right now it's just one person on the stream. One person, both of us, but one person.
Camera.
There you go. That's a good way of saying it. One camera on the stream. That's it. Okay. The main benefit, one of the two main benefits of using StreamYard, first of all, is to go live on multiple platforms like we just talked about. You can actually, if you have the pro version, you can go up to 5 platforms simultaneously. They support Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope. I can't remember the fifth one off the top of my head. But the other main benefit of StreamYard is how easy it is to interview people. Mm-hmm. And we have examples of that on Ginger's YouTube channel as well, youtube.com/GingerMMT.
We actually just recorded an interview using StreamYard like just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, we just did.
Owner, so.
And that'll be online tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Ginger, would you mind going to that computer and take that with you? Okay. And so we can see how, if once you add a guest, if it's any slower or the same speed. So it was 19 seconds, right?
Yeah.
19 seconds with just one camera on the streaming to 2 platforms. It was 19 seconds. All right. So I tell you what, let's time this. This will be interesting. Okay. Let's see how long it takes from the time that I begin the process of inviting you. Mm-hmm. This is how fast this is, how easy StreamYard makes it. All right. I'm going now. And the email is sent to invite. And you'll see just how fast this is to invite somebody to join. It's so easy. That's the beauty of this program. Particularly if you're doing like video podcasts. I mean, this is the easiest way to do a video podcast easily. Done. How fast was that?
40 seconds.
Less than a minute. That was from me beginning the invite process, sending the invite to Ginger, and then
waiting for it to come to my inbox,
Yep.
and then me making sure everything was set up for me to join.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So that was very fast. I mean, when you consider that, you can have a whole video podcast set up going, inviting your guests, 40 seconds. All right. Okay. So now we have 2 cameras on the stream, and you can actually have up to 10 cameras at the same time. So you could have 10 different video feeds on one, or is it 9? 9 or 10? I can't remember.
It's 10.
10, that's what I thought. You can have 10 streams. And you know what? If you want to use StreamYard, we can help you with $10 off. We'll put a link in the comments below this, in the description on YouTube, and on the comments on Facebook, with a link that if you use that link to create your account. Now, StreamYard, they have 3 different levels. One is free. One is $25 a month, which is what we use. And one is $50 a month. If you sign up with that link and you use one of the paid versions, then that link will give you $10 off your first $25. So if you already have an account, the link's not going to help you. But if you don't and you want to set one up, that'll help. Okay, so 19 seconds with the first go around. Now we're going to try this with the second go around. Oh, let me move it over here. There we go. All right.
There we go.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
On your mark, get set, go. All right, I'm waving. We're at 5 seconds.
The suspense is
Yeah.
killing me.
So that is how long Facebook Live with OBS Studio would have taken. We're at 16, 17, 18. It was 19. I saw myself wave.
Okay.
It was 19. I was looking at the time and wasn't looking at me waving.
So it was the same, whether you have 1 camera or 2 cameras.
You want to test it one more time just to make sure?
Sure. Test, retest, reliability.
Yeah, there you go. All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right. On your mark, get set. We're getting text messages. All right. So on your mark, get set, go. All right. So we're at 4, 5, 6. All right. And now, what was it? 19? Yep, 19. All right.
So it's like a fraction of a second slower if you have a second camera, because it was 19.09 the first time, and it's 19.71 now. So
I mean, that's
nothing.
Yeah, that's the same. So if you're wanting to use a video podcast, then there's no issue with it being slower. If you're just doing it with a single person on the stream or multiple people on the stream, it's the same time. Now you might say, well, what can I do? You know, if I'm trying to live stream, part of the beauty of live streaming is answering people's questions. So what can I do to avoid that 19-second lag time? Well, here's what we do all the time, even when we're using OBS Studio. And I mentioned this in that video as well. Ginger will go live in her agency's Facebook group sometimes, and using OBS Studio, we know there's a 12-second lag time. So what she'll say is, you know, I'm going to go ahead and let you know the things that I'd love for you to know. If you have questions for me, please drop them in the comments, ask them in the comments. And at the end of what I got to present, I'll be happy to answer any questions at all. And so she'll just start talking. And at the end of it, she'll go down to the comments and just start reading through them. And it seems as though there is zero lag time, none, because all the comments are already there waiting on her. And so by the time she gets down there, she just goes through them and boom, it's like I mean, there's an appearance of zero lag time, none, even though there's a 12-second lag time. It would be the same exactly. Don't you agree? There would be the same with this. I'm looking over there because that's where she is, but I guess I should look this way because that's where she is on the StreamYard stream. Would you agree, Jen? I mean,
Yes, I agree. Like that really is I guess the hack around dealing with the lag times is to just tell people when you start the video, drop those comments at any point while I'm talking, and then we even have a graphic that says like Q&A session at the end. We'll flip that up to let people know that we're moving on to the Q&A, and then as I just read through the questions that people have left as I've been talking. So, if you like, I try to keep my live streams to around 30 minutes. So what I will typically do is I'll just plan about 15 to 20 minutes worth of content, which is me kind of being a talking head. And then I'll reserve 10 to 15 minutes at the end for questions. But it works great.
Yep. So now OBS Studio is 7 seconds faster than StreamYard. There are obviously pros and cons to both programs. We're going to do a whole video on this channel with those pros and cons because that's kind of a big deal. There are some definite advantages for certain applications that if you're trying to accomplish with OBS Studio, and there are some definite advantages for certain applications with StreamYard if you're trying to accomplish, particularly if you're video podcasting. I cannot say this enough. If you are video podcasting, you need to be on StreamYard because it makes it so easy to invite guests and you can have a video feed of them right there without having to do like a audio visualizer effect or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So if you're into video podcasting, get on StreamYard because it really will help.
Yeah,
okay?
And you can do it for free, like Evan said. You don't have to go with a paid plan. But if you want to, you can go month to month with that paid plan. So you could always try it out for a little while. And if you think that you could bump down to the free version, then you can do that. So there's a lot of flexibility with it.
And like I said, if you want to do that, just like Ginger said, if you want to do that paid plan, you can use the link in the description of this video or in the comments on Facebook, and it'll get you $10 off that first $25 month. And then you're saving it at a discount, trying it out with a discount. So we hope this has been beneficial. We hope this helps. Now you know. And so we appreciate you all tuning in, and we appreciate if you'd subscribe and like this video. We love the fact that we can go live simultaneously on Facebook and YouTube with StreamYard. Kill two birds, one stone kind of effect here. So we thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing all of you very, very soon.